Okay, so this is the Johnson J station, and this is a great little amp modeler thing. Has all these different speaker styles in it. If you have a PC, it gives you a graphic version of all the speakers and amps, and you can put different amps and speakers together any you like. And it has these kind of amp controls, gain, treble, mid, all that stuff. This is one special effect. I'll show you some of the special effects first. This is a guitar, like a steel string guitar simulator. So I'm playing a regular electric guitar with humbuckers, but if you listen to it, it sounds like a steel string. And you can dial in, if you wanted to put some more delay in there. That, or turn it down, or step it off with a foot switch, which I'll show you later. You can add some more verb. Just like an amp, you could also say, well, I want even more treble. So make that like a 10 setting or whatever. Or take it down, or add some mids, whatever. So this is a guitar with an octave detuned kind of thing, so it's being doubled up an octave, and it's got distortion on it, so this is almost like a synthesizer type of sound. And that also has a bunch of verb on it, which I could turn off if you want it dry. Or you could have delay turned off too. I have this compressor thing with like a slow attack, so it takes a while for the note to swell in. So those are some really like artificial sort of sounds. It also does really nice clean sounds. So this is kind of a clean with a little spring reverb. Maybe I can turn down some of the verb. And I could get whatever, like a more jazz guitar sound or something. And you can hear a little twang. So that's really simulating the, sort of amp, like a Fender amp, spring reverb kind of thing. And you could use this if I use some different pickup settings for like funk stuff too. So those kind of sounds are real clean sounds, and it's got tons of distortion sounds. The J station, if you want to have really complicated guitar amp sounds, this is one where you could have delays and chorus and all that kind of stuff. So this is a very sort of produced sound. You might hear from some shredder guy or something, these kind of noises. Put in the bridge position. And have a lot of treble and get this real cutting. And this has the chorus on it. We could take all that stuff off with a foot switch or just tapping the machine. You can take off the delay thing. And get this. If you want to hear just the amp simulator, I'll take off the verb too. And these knobs, either on a computer or on this thing, act just like an amp. So here's treble all the way up. Treble, rolled off a lot. You can scoop out the mid. A lot of people like to do that these days. Those kind of sounds. And this acts just like in an amp in real time, so you can, maybe you can mellow it out if you wanted to take down the gain a bunch. So that's the rectified is, kind of like this Mesa Boogie-ish kind of thing. So that sounds nice with a lot of gain on it, and it's kind of a thick sound. So yeah, let me show you some other sounds. So here's a Fender sort of tweed amp with a rotary effect on it. And that's in stereo, you can pan that and all that stuff. One thing that's nice about this too is that this has a SPDIF out, so you can run this right into your computer. Even if you just want to actually have a cheap way to get your guitar sound or anything into your computer, you could bypass all the effects and speaker emulators and all that kind of stuff and just go right in for recording. So it's a good way to get into a SPDIF channel if you're looking to do that. I'm going to take off the rotary so you can hear this amp modeler, which is nice. And again, just like a Fender amp, you know, you can play all this stuff, or take down the verb, or. So one reason I really like the J Station is it gives you some of these kind of not fully distorted sounds, which a lot of modelers don't really concentrate that much on. So you can get these stuff that has a little bit of clean sound still in it. And it's pretty sensitive to picking and everything like that. You can play with a light touch or with my thumb. Get a middle sound, and it responds pretty nicely to your touch, which is also something I liked. You can hear all those click sounds, or if I'm playing chords, strumming lightly, or playing really hard, some more distortion kicks in. So it's pretty good models. And there's all these different sort of amps. You could try them out by just turning this knob. It's like blues setting. And then you have a hot rod. There's these crazy sort of screaming lead sounds.